Good evening. This is two guys from We Not Smart podcast. We got two hosts, myself, Paige, and my brother on the other side, Casio, and we got a guest here tonight, Jakes. He's always around hanging about. He's going to be with us. So this is our first podcast. We're trying it out, feeling the field. We got a good vibe. We think it's going to go good. And let's start off with the audio. I'm shooting this from my BlackBerry. Yes, you heard BBM. You remember that song, No One, No BBM? That phone. You probably have to go search it on Google. This is an old 1971 BlackBerry. The audio is still good, I think. And we're going to try it out. And as well, this is an adult content. I did put it like that when I created the podcast. So if you're under 18, you need to get out. This is for above 18 years old only. Alright. Also, everything we're gonna say is fictional. No real names. Nothing is real we're gonna say. Everything is allegedly. Because we don't want any legal issues of anybody. We're gonna totally not use anybody we know's real name. We're gonna try and avoid our own real situations, because like personal stuff that can come back to us, just to get that out of the way, right? And then this is gonna be the first one, and this is gonna be the one that just, like normal, like guys getting together and hanging out, talking shit, the normal shit. And maybe later on we'll have specific topics, but for now it's gonna be the normal thing. So I'm gonna introduce my other co-host, Casio. Cash, you wanna jump in?
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? All the way here from, as you know, Stellenbosch. This is the place to be. We got the best wine over here in Stellenbosch, in Cape Town. And not only that, guys, I don't know when last I had fun. My first game that I played on a Pentium computer, Pentium 2, was fucking Delta Force. I played that game, bro. Although the fucking thing went, with actually you start playing and everything just freezes like shit. It's like either there's no hard drive space or the RAM is too little. Shit, but I still play the game, I still play the game. That's me. That's what I want to say.
How small was that hard drive?
I think there was like was it 200? Nah, was it a 250?
There wasn't gig back then, bro.
No, it's 250 megabytes.
Nah, there wasn't gig. I think there was like 200 megabyte maybe.
No, it was bigger than that. Remember the first place that came out was a 128 and then 256.
Oh shit! No. It was
Wasn't it 16 gig?
No. It was you had 8, 16, and 20 gig.
It's megabyte.
No, he's talking about gig.
Gig hard drives. Yeah. But we didn't have the flash drive yet. We had the floppy.
We had the floppy disk.
1.4 megabyte.
The floppy
1.4 megabyte.
I think if you give a floppy disk now to any child,
the fuck you do, right? I was on tech, CPU, UT my first year, and I still use floppy disk, maybe. That's how far back I go. I use floppy. I had a 5-pack, different colored floppy disk, because you could buy them in a 5-pack,
Different colors,
1.4 megabyte, and I used to write on, okay, this is for math, this is for design, this is for this. I had to label it, you can only put 1.4 data on there.
Is basically, I think USB was out of that.
Nah. USB came out, I think it was just in my first year of university, man. In my first year, because I used the floppies, and then the USB came out. Because I still remember, one time Molten asked me, man, I need something. I need to download some data at the uni, and I had some spare floppies, and I meet him in town, and I gave him some floppy disks, right? And then just 1 month after that, the USB came out.
But actually, the USB was expensive. No?
Yeah.
It wasn't cheap.
Expensive,
Big,
It was-
it was also
I
big
had a 76 something meg, I think. Damn, bro.
for buiten.
Bro. Woo! That was the shit. That was the shit.
Yeah, so that was Delta 4 was, I think, Delta 4 was
And
Need for
that,
Speed.
that is where fun came from.
Need
that
for
was
Speed
fun.
was basically the first games that we actually played. And we played through
Nah, man. Need for Speed was the first 3D game where we were like, damn,
This is how it feels.
this is how it's supposed to be. Because we had Age of Empires. We had Age of Empires 1, 2, 3, you know. We had those stuff. But people only can't tell 2 because after say, gone, you know. 2 was the good one. And then after that, you had some other stuff. We had that Golden Axe on the old computers, I remember. We used to play in school, Golden Axe or Golden something. And that looked crazy. And then of course up came Need for Speed, and it was like, you know, if you were to see Need for Speed now, you would be like,
Yeah,
man,
it was
this
the-
game
it was
looks
the
sick,
game- the game
That's the
shit.
shit.
you know. But
Nah.
back then it was like, damn, you know,
We-
it was like,
I was one night now. I was playing, right? I think I was playing Need for Speed 2 or something like that. And I was playing on a computer. And all of a sudden, I just hear fucking. It's almost like I just heard noises like.
nah, wait. Which Need for Speed is that? Need for Speed? No, that's Most Wanted where Fat Joe is.
No,
right?
that was before then. That was before then, bro. I still played it on a Pentium 2, bro.
When I started playing the first one. Underground was the first one.
Underground was the first one, yeah. And then there's one
Underground 2.
Yeah, I played Underground 2.
No, Underground 2 is the one with Fat Joe.
No, man. No.
The pants when I said
No.
pants.
Remember that time when Fat Joe. No, man.
Lean back.
No, man. When we played
Lean
Need for
back.
Speed, there was no lean back. It was 3D. It was like that.
No,
you
but
actually
which one
tried-
is the one that lean back?
No,
Fat
man.
Joe.
No, man. That one we played on the computer. Did we play that one
It
on
was
the
1 and 2.
PlayStation?
1 and 2.
I think,
On the computer.
I think Underground 2 is the one that lean back.
But did we play
Fat
it on
Joe.
the computer?
Yes. I played till Most Wanted on the computer.
Yeah, but I played the first. I'm talking about the first or second Need for Speed. That we had.
What happened to you that time?
I was playing, bro. I was just playing on a keyboard, so
What?
and then
We all played on the keyboard.
I just hear this funny noises, bro. I just hear ting 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 ting, and I just see smoke coming out of hard drive, bro. Hard drive went up in smoke.
You was playing for hours then, eh? So you were playing
I was
for
playing for
hours.
hours. I was playing for hours, dude. And I was still telling him, "Oh fuck, let me just switch everything off." Cause I was thinking, "Fuck, this fucking." You know how Pentium 2 looked like that time? It was a flat flipping tower that still has the floppy disk and
bro.
the CDs.
Like
I think that time.
A suitcase.
Yeah, the
Looked like a
suitcase.
yeah.
I think a DVD-ROM just came out also that time. When
Nah,
it was-
nah, it was CD. It was still not DVD.
Still CD.
Was it still CD?
Yeah, it was still CD.
CD.
Then DVD-ROM came out, I don't know, in 2000.
The DVD came out, I think it was it was the last year, it was 2002, I think.
Yeah, more.
I think it was 2002.
I think
Because
you're
why
right,
some of our friends used to rub games and music, right?
The PlayStation 1 games.
And I would buy once a month a 30 pack.
Yeah,
Was
I
it a
remember
10
that.
pack or a 30 pack of
It's a 10 pack.
CDs?
It's a 10 pack.
Yeah, and I
10
would
pack.
take it to him, and he would put music and movies and a lot of stuff on there for me. And then that came now and then, and he used to charge us a fucking fortune for
Back in
Yeah,
the
but
days,
even-
you could have made money with
But even for
CDs.
people made
MP3s,
money with
oh,
Yeah.
even for MP3s or movies, guys actually they made money.
They
with
made
it.
money back
Nowadays,
then.
you're
Yeah.
like, now you're like, you put it me on a disc. You're like, nah, stream it. Stream it.
Stream it.
Why would I put it on a disc?
Stream it.
Here's my flash drive.
Stream it. No, but even nowadays also, especially with the smart TVs, I think a lot of stuff is basically it's just laying there, money went to waste. Because even I still get to certain houses where there's still a video cassette
Yeah.
player
A box TV.
and a box TV.
My mother-in-law has got a box TV, man.
But dude, I saw one where it's a box TV, still with the VHS.
Yeah.
at the bottom. Yeah, I see that a lot actually.
Gold Star.
I see that once actually a lot. But
Yeah, so
technology
the
has actually I don't know when last I've actually played a game because I'm so outdated with the PS4,
I don't even know
with the
how
Xbox
to
One.
Man, the PS4 is becoming a fucking joke, man, bro, because nobody can find one. The PS5 actually. Nobody
Yeah,
can find a
PS5.
PS5.
Yeah,
bro.
but everyone
Is
is
any
trying.
guys in macro?
Nah, fuck man.
But
Shit.
I think one of our buddies said that you actually order that thing online. You
Nah,
actually
you still
get
on
it.
the waiting list.
You know, and a lot of people, like one of our friends, right? He was really wanting to get a PS5, you know. And even that time when he was wanting to get one, I got the information that the PS5 production is going very slow and it's basically on hold because they are missing parts for it, you know. This whole Corona thing fucked everything up, man, bro. So it actually, the whole Corona thing, it put a little block, not a block, you can say, put a little hurdle in the supply chain, you know, for the parts of the PS5. So they're struggling to manufacture the thing, you know, they can't make it, they're going to make so many. Everybody wants one across the world.
Everybody wants a piece of it.
Where's South Africa on the list?
Nah,
We always
we're like at the bottom of it.
Nah,
we're like
we
at the
always
bottom
lost
of the
again,
list.
like,
Oh.
oh,
Where are we on the list, my bro? So I told my bro, listen, after the PS, which was the last one? I think PS3. I got a PS3, right? Not the new one. And
But you got the slimline one, huh?
yeah,
You got the slimline one. I think that was
Because-
the last one that came out of the PS3.
because I got a PS3, and it was a
It was the
slim,
first one that came out.
yeah,
the glossy one, right?
big one.
And
Yes.
and then I learned, fuck, no, man, you gotta wait, you know, wait for the slim, for the combo.
Yeah.
You get the slim, you get the games, you get the extra control, you get everything. Just
Gotta
wait,
go in
man.
for it first.
Don't go.
Yeah,
and-
let somebody go for her.
Yeah.
Don't go for her.
Don't go for her first. Let's have it out. Okay.
and always, you know, the slim one always runs cooler than the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I think with the first one, there's always mistakes.
There's gonna be mistakes, and
Yeah.
A
they're
lot of
gonna
mistakes with the
improve.
first one.
But just tell us, your PS3, why is it broken?
Oh, that thing is damaged, eh?
What happened?
Oh, I think I had a terrible accident there. Oh, it fell from the...
But who pushed it off the cliff? Because you can't just fucking. It just doesn't handle
Ah,
it.
it moves, it's got like wheels, so it moves.
There's a piece on wheels now, underneath now. What is it like a remote control? You fucking like, what happened?
It just fell. It's just,
How did it fall on the ground?
you know, when you're drunk or whatever just happened.
Now when you're drunk,
Yeah, it just happened, yeah.
Because we still played Hot Pursuit. Hot
Yeah, that new, that was that.
God damn.
It was
No,
other
man, there was the other one, man.
Nee, bro.
No, Hot Pursuit.
Everything after Most Wanted,
Yeah, it
the
was bad.
first Most Wanted,
bad.
nee, bro, is bad. Because I played Most Wanted, I finished that game maybe 4 times, 5 times over. And then after Most Wanted, they never could replicate it. And they tried to make a remake of Most Wanted, right? To
Didn't
do it
happen.
over.
Yeah.
And they can't capture
But I think the
that
last
magic.
game that he bought, man, that was still the one. I think that was the last one
Yeah,
you
but
can
the-
actually get a disc, man.
Yeah, but
Because
you
the
see,
rest of the Need for Speed is all online.
see what my baddest experience with the PS3 was somebody left it on like a day or 2.
Huh?
When do you colored people learn?
When
When do you colored people learn?
I was like putting a disc into it. I'm like, dude, what's happening to my PS? I don't know. I'm like, dude, when I left it here with you.
Guys,
It's like, yeah.
guys. I'm gonna ask Casio again, my bro. You know,
Yes.
I took the drive again. You know, I took my mom today. Took her to town. You know, she had to go do some stuff in town. You know, and it was early morning. You know, about 9 a.m. Go take her to town. You know. And I'm driving back from town, you know. We're living in Stellenbosch. We're living in a student town, basically, right? And I see all these young students, man, they're all walking, and they are starting their new chapter in their life. They're learning, you know. They're making the most use of their youth, you know. Like going like that is like the full potential the youth at that time when you can find a youth is at one of the top universities in the country, maybe the top university in the country, and you know they're doing this thing, man, and then you just drive like not even 3 kilometers from that, man, and you get to the more colored area, man, and then you see, you saw these young, let's say these young girls. Let's just throw the guys out of the equation, And I saw these young student girls at the university walking down, They're looking upright, they're looking moving somewhere, 3 kilometers, you hit a colored area, man. I see these 3 girls walking, same age, different backgrounds, different starting point in life, different circumstances. All 3 of them walking with a baby. Same age, bro.
Yes.
Same age, and I'm looking at that, and it's like your whole mood just goes down, and you're like, shit,
All 3 of them.
Now, in town, the girls I saw, no, they were not just white girls. They were white girls, they were black girls, they were colored girls. But I moved to the colored area 3 kilometers, and of course it's just colored girls. The same age, man, all 3 walking with kids. I'm like,
Competition.
girl, you should be over there. Not here with a kid at the same age as those. Those at your age, they're studying, they're gonna probably, they have a 90% shot of making something of their life better from where they are now. You already got a kid at the same age as that girl. Where the hell are you going now? You just, that girl, let's say it's a 100-meter dash. Alright? That girl at the university, she's 50 meters head start of you. You're still the starting line. You just put yourself 50 meters back.
That's scary.
Right? 50 meters back. And are you gonna reach the finish? Because if you watch the Olympics, there's some people that fall out before they reach the finishing line. Not all reach the finishing line.
There's no way.
Some reach the finishing line. The marathons, the guys crawling over. You might be the one crawling over the finishing line, but you're gonna be in that state. You're gonna be in that crawling state. That is how you're gonna be in that state. Is gonna be your life. That's a representation of your life. You're gonna crawl over the finish line. Right? Or you might fall out completely out of the race. That's your 2 choices.
It's strange when it says now, in town, just out of town. So what does the people out of town
But
do?
guys, you need to understand this. We in Stellenbosch, right? This is basically the Stellenbosch is actually the house for students, right?
Yeah, but
And you need to remember that a lot of students that's here, they're not from here.
okay, some of them are
Alright,
not from
so-
here.
so
No.
There's a lot actually that's not from here.
99% of them are not from here.
Not from here. So you're not gonna expect. You can't expect them to walk around with kids, right? Obviously, where they come from, there's also the same thing is happening.
But I
over
mean,
there,
at least the people here can look up.
Man,
Look up
but-
to them and say,
okay,
yeah,
but
what
you-
are
But it's
they?
the contrast, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? Now
Contrast.
we try to look up to them. We always say, as we grew up, also we always said, okay,
What?
we want to go study at the
You
university.
work for them.
No, like we want to go study at the university. Obviously, a lot of times it happens that we don't have the funds to actually go study at the university.
That's a reality.
But you don't
Government changed today.
you don't need money to get into the university.
Yeah, government changed.
I mean, your marks. It's only your marks can put you there. All right. So it meant that when it comes down to basically discipline and basically getting your marks up.
But here's the problem I have of that, man. Is that not everybody is that smart to get those marks, to get the bursary, to get in university. Even if you study your fucking ass off.
Look, and
Some of us, God didn't make everybody the same. He gave some high IQ and He gave some low IQ.
I understand.
You could study your ass off and
I
you can still not gonna
understand.
get that A, maybe.
I understand perfectly, but just remember, okay? But we were in a time where the whole thing about our curriculum was we had the worst curriculum ever.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Right?
Government changed it nowadays.
And so, but it was still not easy. But still, university was also not easy. Alright?
But yes, the thing, man. What I'm saying is, even if you throw out the marks, you know, the money, you don't have the money, okay. You don't have the marks, okay. I still give you that. You can't get into a college with your marks. You can't get into a technical university with your marks. Don't have the money. You might have to go do some small labor job or retail job out of school, you know, which the majority of the kids do.
Yeah, because we did it.
But that still does not mean go get pregnant out of school. Do that. Why? Why?
While they are in school.
You know, because I know for a fact, and I can use my school. I didn't have the marks. I studied my ass off. I didn't have the marks to get a bursary. I didn't have the money to go study further. Alright? What am I gonna do?
Get a baby.
Right. I did not go get some chick pregnant out of high school.
Get a baby.
Right? I did not do that. I know what I had to do. Man, I'm from the hood. I know what I gotta do. I gotta get out of the situation.
Yeah.
So
getting a baby.
I went to go do a retail job.
Getting a baby is not an
Right?
option.
I went to do a retail job. I worked the streets. I hustled the streets for money. Put some money for a year, put away. I went to a college, studied a couple of trimesters. My marks improved. Got myself into a technicon, which is now a university. And then from there, my life, from that education, my life improved. So I can use myself as that model, you know, and I believe other kids can use that model as well. Don't, because if you get that kid, and this is for a guy and a girl, a guy go makes a chick pregnant, he has to find a way to get that chick's, you know, money for that.
You need to understand, right?
And the girl is screwed as well, you know.
18 years.
But you understand, this is my whole thing, alright, to the whole thing. If I have to look at what is the solution for children even at school.
Man, I have a solution.
Not to get babies,
But it's hard, man.
I know, everything that you want to say is hard. He wants to actually, you know.
Bring it to the table.
All my solutions
Bring it to the table.
is China to the solutions, man.
I think what he's trying to say is that basically they'll come and arrest him for what he has to say right now, because they don't believe in his beliefs. His beliefs is like it's different.
Man, it's not my belief, it's what I know is gonna work.
But that's not gonna work. It's gonna work for you, but it's not gonna work for someone else.
It's gonna work,
Fuck
man.
that person else, man. I just told you the Lord made everybody different. Now that person, that girl that got pregnant, alright, and that guy that made her pregnant, the Lord made them like that. They are not smart enough to know that they just fucked up.
Okay,
but the Lord did make people that are smart enough to know that they fucked up. So the people that know that the Lord just gave a little bit more wisdom and intelligence, that in the two are not the same, give them a little bit more. They should stop those idiots from doing that.
how are they gonna stop this?
By force. By force.
Where did it start?
Where did it start?
We had this conversation earlier today. Where does everything start?
Yeah.
Where does it start? Where does everything start?
You know,
It starts by the parents. It can't start anywhere else.
It can't be the little grant money.
Yes.
It can't be there.
grant money. Where did it start?
Where does
yes,
it start?
it starts at home.
It starts at home.
But guess what?
What?
You get fucked up parents too.
But where did
Now,
it
do you
start?
expect a fucked up parent to raise an awesome, great child that's gonna make the most best decisions in life?
Look, all I'm saying is this. We all need help. And I understand that some of us doesn't want to drink medicine. I know it doesn't taste
Some of
good.
us don't wanna
It doesn't
accept
taste
it.
Some of us
good.
don't wanna eat
But
broccoli.
you need it. You need it. Otherwise, you're not gonna get on top. Look, you need to be the best version of yourself. All right, always, not today and tomorrow. Always, you need to try to be a better version of yourself. And that's my thing. It's we too scared to talk the truth. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna lie. We're gonna let it slide.
No, that's why I say.
We're gonna let everything just slide.
That's what I
Just
say.
slide. We're gonna accept it. It's
You
like
know,
it's
the
life.
worst thing that's why, man. I when you know I work all across the world, you know, and I've worked in places that are where it's not democracy, you know, and I come from a democratic country. People ask me, man, what is democracy good? And they ask me, man, we would love to have democracy in my country. And I tell them, man, you think you would love democracy. You think. And I always tell them that the moment you have democracy, you lose your country.
That's true.
The moment you have democracy,
that's how we lost basically.
you lose your country. And people don't understand that freedom
As a price.
has a price. You know, freedom has a price, and the price is your country. And people don't understand when I say that. It's a very long topic to go into. I'll leave it for another day. But what I'm basically wanna get at is that if you see how these kids outside, right, making all these fucked up decisions, especially when it comes to conception of a child, you know. If this was not a democracy, if this was a dictatorship, right, like China or like one of the kingdoms in the Arab countries, they can make an executive decision to stop it one time. In 1 week, it will be finished. You will never have it again. In 1 week, right? Because the punishment to do it will be so harsh. You will avoid to do it. Plus, they would by force, and this is not telling you, they would physically come take you from your house and do something to you to prevent you from having kids or giving somebody kids.
I don't think we can go that far.
Yes, we cannot go that far because we are democracy. That is the problem.
I think this is my thing, right? And it's gonna be difficult because there's a lot of things that has to change with this law, if it's possible to happen. If you still underage, right? Say for instance you're under 20. Say for instance just make an example. You're under 23, right? You get a child, right? If there's a law that says that, look here, if you're under 23 and you get a child, right? You can get that child, but after that child, you need to close yourself up.
No, you know what would the word nice say? If the girl gets pregnant, no, let's have the guy. The guy makes the girl pregnant. Alright? If he's, let's say if he's young, if he's under 25, he has to join the army, but the government
Okay.
Back in the days,
Okay. But now we're still not blaming the woman.
I'm getting to the woman. The guy has to go to the army, alright? And he doesn't get a cent of his money because the army is gonna give him food, shelter, and whatever he needs.
Where's the money gonna go to?
All the money, half the money, goes to the child, and the other half goes to his parents.
To his parents.
That
sounds good, yeah.
And that's between 1 year and 5 years.
Okay.
And they can decide on it about, you know, whatever happened.
Well, okay, but now,
that they can decide.
Men always get blamed. Men always get
Now,
blamed.
I had this crazy thought the other day. Women need to play women tax.
Okay.
Women needs to pay
Women tax. Right? For the mere fact, and I had this messed up thought the other day. for the mere fact that women are responsible for the overpopulation in the world.
Yeah, it is, yeah, because they
Women are basically responsible for all the hunger, all the wars, alright? Let's say most of the suffering in the world, women are responsible.
Women are responsible.
Right? And you can ask yourself, how? Well, it's very simple. When there's too many people in a village, alright? Let's go to a village, in a town, in a state, a province, in a country. What is that village, town, province, country forced to do? There's not enough resources. He is forced to go take, rather he has to make the resources or take the resources by force. Because he cannot provide for everybody. It's too many people. Alright? So he's going to make war to get those resources. Right? Or he has to make some messed up program. Probably have to put a lot of people on the farms and make more farms and force labor by force to go work the farms to get whatever resources, if it's food, if it's medicine, who knows what it is, to provide, because there's too many people, right? And the main one that's responsible for that is the woman, because like we said the other day, a woman has how many methods. Let's say a man has 2 ways to stop of getting a girl pregnant. 2 ways. And no, it's not one of the ways is not, no, I'm not gonna have sex. Right? Condom, or he can snip. Right? Right? He can close up himself. Alright? A woman has what? She has a condom, a pill, an injection,
A woman has like
a chip.
7 things.
She can fucking take ovaries. She can close that up. She has a lot of options.
So what you're saying, from 16, you must take your child and you say, "Come, let's go visit."
So a woman has a lot of options to stop, and a man doesn't. And a man, by nature, and you can say what you want, we all know it's true. We don't even need to say it. A man by nature is a horny bastard. He's hormones.
It's like a pig.
Doesn't stop. If a man wants to do it, he wants to do it, and when he's in the moment, he's not gonna care about a condom. Alright? Let's say he doesn't care the condom. Let's say the condom breaks. Alright? Oh, I use a condom. It broke.
Birth control.
Guess what? The woman still has a lot of options.
But still birth control.
Yeah,
Alright?
Birth control.
The morning after pill.
Morning after pill.
She's got other birth control measures. Alright? She still has all of the options. So if there does come a child, that I'm putting on the girl. If she didn't want the child, if that child was not planned, put that on the girl. And that's why women have to pay tax. Because they are putting too many, because they could have prevented the planet Earth, they could have prevented it from having more than 7 billion people.
You know what, man?
Right? And they didn't.
He's right, because like
and that's what
said,
they must pay tax.
Remember what you said in the beginning. Students here in Stellenbosch, they don't fall
And that,
pregnant.
they
don't go pregnant.
that tax should be, the tax now, whatever you get now should be double for them, whatever it is.
But still,
And that tax should start, right? The moment they start going into the job market.
Yeah.
They should start that tax. Even if they don't have a child. That tax must be so in their mind, they must. And if they get a child that was not planned, right? The tax increased by 20%.
But now, guys, you understand.
What woman's gonna get pregnant if that happens?
Nobody. And so, I mean, how many? What is it now? 350? Is it? What is it? How many? Money does
350, 400.
400. So how many 400 is government actually giving out there?
A lot.
Maybe
too much. You can be 17, you can go stand in the line.
Too much. Too much.
You can be 18, go fit your 400.
Too much, man.
Guys.
Too much. We can go a little bit more. Okay.
So, I believe this topic is a little bit, you know, it's
Something needs to do. Something needs to
it's something that needs to be discussed, but obviously everybody's like,
No
throwing a
man,
blind
it's
eye.
not needs to be discussed. It needs to be implemented.
That's it.
How are you gonna implement? How you gonna implement? How you
But
gonna?
immediately.
First of all-
How you gonna implement something that nobody wants?
First of all, we need.
What immediately fix?
Guys, you realize that as soon as government say, okay, look here, all the benefits are falling away if you're gonna get taxed. Most
Yeah,
of the
bro.
women that get pregnant doesn't work. They don't have
Man,
education.
now here's the
Get
thing, right?
pregnant.
Here's the thing. If they cannot work, if the girl cannot work, right? She needs to go work a government program job.
That's good.
You know, on a farm, factory, making clothes or what. If she's got to work the land, she's got to work the land. In Africa, the women work the land, not the men. The men are playing dominoes and dice. I saw it with my own fucking eyes.
Yeah, but we different. to
So
this.
I don't give a shit.
we totally different.
That's why I
mean,
say the punishment, and it's gonna be a punishment. Let's not beat around the bush. It's gonna be a fucking punishment.
Guys,
Must be so fucking
It's
severe, you know. It must say, maybe I can get pregnant. Maybe if it comes inside of me, it's okay. I mean, there's government money. Oh fuck, no, fuck tax. Oh shit,
But
government's
guys-
gonna force me to go work on the farm.
guys, this
Oh
story-
fuck, no.
That
Man,
story-
she's gonna take the
that
pill,
story is
the
big.
injection, and the chip,
just remember
One
that
time.
and
story.
close it.
But I need to.
She's gonna do all four, man.
I need to look at this now, and somebody else is gonna look at this, and that person's gonna say, "You guys are not smart."
Nah, I'm.
Because you're saying now.
Hey
We're
man,
not smart.
that's what we said.
Someone's gonna say, "Look
That's
here,
what.
you guys are not smart at all."
Mate, the man,
Cause-
I think that they just might go a little bit further than you're not just smart, but I think you might be evil.
Because guys, you guys need to understand that as soon as you implement laws, certain changes are gonna happen, and it's a ripple effect. Something else gonna change, something else gonna change, something else.
Yes, now the society, the culture is gonna change
See,
100%.
So the way I see it now is basically this. If you put out the law right now stating that, look here, if you get full pregnant, that guy that that's the father, he needs to go to the army, alright? And then secondly, she needs to pay tax on that. Half of his money is going to her, and half of the money is going to his parents. How many do you think that the birth rate will go up, or will it go
To
down?
be honest, guys.
Man, so at the end of the day, you want to affect the birth rate, right? At the
'Cause
end of the day,
that is
there's too many,
basically
there's too many
I
people.
I
Right?
think this is not gonna work. You know, now the other day, Nate, I opened up the newspaper. I'm like, okay, newspaper. Let's just read it up. A baby was left nearby the toilets. Unknown baby. You can't trace it.
So what you're actually telling me is that a woman every 6 months need to go to the clinic
To get something.
and get tested if she's pregnant.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, right? Every 6 months you just go pee poop. Okay, good, you go. Right?
Guys, I think you guys.
No,
I think what you
it's-
guys are busy with now is basically doing job creations.
No.
That is what you guys.
What I'm
just remember.
what I'm
Good word.
basically doing, I'm justifying.
Job creation.
I am justifying the Hunger Games and all those
But this is
messed up
job
Black
creation.
Mirror
Because now
episodes.
she needs to go. She needs to go see the doctor every 6 months, and we all know there's more women than men out here.
So
Right?
you know what?
So it's job creation.
Yeah, nurses. You're gonna need nurses.
Right? Not only is it
test
job
kits.
creation in the sense that guy
People
needs
need
to
to
go
make
the
the test kits.
Alright, he needs to go to the army for what? A year? 5 years?
5 years. 5 years.
A year to 5, man.
So
You
just
fucked
imagine
up, you
I'm a
fucked
guy.
up.
Just imagine I'm a guy. I'm young. I'm 23 or whatever.
And you have plans, right? You have all A's. You got your fucking bursary. You're getting to the top law school in the country. Blah blah blah. Your whole life is ahead of man. You already have the job lined up.
And then
there's a
I
hot.
meet this chick, and I get drunk. And at the back of my mind, I know if she gets pregnant,
You fucked.
I'm fucked.
But
You know what I'll
but
do?
You know what, guys?
I'll go home, niggas. That will be me.
Guys.
And just
To be
imagine.
honest,
And just
I'll go
imagine
home, bro.
how many
I'll go
people How many people
I'll
are gonna reach home alive
I'll go home, bro.
and not make accidents on the road?
Okay, guys,
Drunk accidents on the road.
This thing, I need to stop you all there. This thing is gonna get dangerous, guys. It's gonna get very dangerous. People is already killing themselves.
Yeah,
Now
people are really killing.
I want to force something else on them. Mommy, I'm pregnant.
But you know what? But you know what?
You're gonna hang
what?
yourself.
But Jerry, in the grand scheme of things, that guy that is hanging, was it really a loss?
No.
I mean, was it?
No.
Well, you see, there was another story.
I mean,
as well.
we just lost how many people in COVID?
Uh-huh.
How many people lost in COVID?
Thousands,
Millions.
Huh?
Worldwide.
In South
Millions.
Africa, by what, 60 now? What,
I
70?
have no idea what it is, man. I have no
Right.
idea.
And if you guys go outside now and you know what I mean, does it look to you like those 50,000 people are gone?
Nope.
So are we gonna miss that guy that hanged himself?
Nah.
But you can't.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the parents,
Look,
And I know I'm cruel, but I'm a
You know what? I think this is what parents are not teaching children nowadays. You need to take responsibility for your
There's
actions.
actions,
There's consequences.
consequences for
You
your actions.
see, and it starts with the parents. Parents need to tell
You know,
them, look,
back in the day, you got a girl pregnant, you have to marry her.
Yeah.
Right? We all know this.
yeah, we all know this.
In our parents' time, you get a girl pregnant, you have to marry her.
So if
That thing is over. That's why the guy feels like
I'm done.
I
Let me
can
go.
fucking have
Yeah.
6
So if
kids
you my
outside,
child
I don't give a shit.
and I invested 20 years of my money into you,
And I come to you.
and you come to me and say, Dad, I think I'm having a light on the way.
You're gonna become
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh my ass off because I'm gonna know you need to go to the army, and I know half of your salary is gonna come to me for the next 5 years. Do you really think I'm gonna care about you? Do you really think I'm gonna care about what?
At least you will go learn some fucking discipline.
You're gonna learn some discipline because I tried to learn your discipline, and you didn't actually look up to me as a father figure. So go get your shit there in the army. Cause fuck, that's the only place that fucking you gonna get it right.
Yeah. The same for the
And I'll
girl.
fucking, you know what I'll do? Just being a father, being an
woman-
asshole father. I'll fucking send you, I'll fucking write out a fucking report out to the USA Army saying that you fucking best candidate to go fight there in Iraq or somewhere. No, fuck, seriously. Because the longer you out, I get money. If you die there, I still get money.
Yep.
You understand? So it benefits me. It doesn't benefit you at all. So you're gonna think twice about putting your penis up in anyone's vagina. That's it.
You must start putting it up the ass.
You can put it up the ass. You gotta put it. So what now?
With the sauce.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
listen.
You know what? No, if you get pregnant now, I need to go to the army. I don't want to go to the army. Can't I just bang you from behind? Fuck, that's the shit that you're gonna get. Nah, fuck, dude. This shit is.
Anal's gonna be the new thing.
Ain't gonna be the new thing.
We're gonna be number 1 on Pornhub.
Nah, that's gonna be the number one thing. But seriously, we need to change, and obviously, COVID actually opened up our eyes. Actually, just to say we need to change.
Man, you know what? COVID opened my eyes, man, bro. And I feel bad, sad, and depressed to have noticed it, and I can't stop myself from noticing it. That's why that one day I just put that fucking status on my phone. That old song from a punk rock group back in the day, Rage Against the Machine. And basically they were telling the US government, fuck you, I don't want to go fight your wars. They basically tell the government to fuck off. Right? And COVID just taught me how people will just, if the government tells them something, they will just roll over and do it and believe it. They won't even go look into it themselves. They won't, go look into it yourself and see.
What can I do? What can I say?
Is it the truth? Because you can't. If you study history, if you even take a chance to go look up history, just a little bit, you will see how much governments lie to you.
Yeah, but government lies totally.
And how much they screw you.
Government lies because I know how government actually is lying to a lot of people. Is when you see that your water bill was the 1 month it was 200, the next month is 1,000.
Man, my father for the last month every week has been going to the municipality to fight with the water bill, man, bro. You know? And your government, you cannot trust your government. The moment you trust your government,
It's like trusting a woman, alright?
man,
It's like testing a woman. That's fine. You can come. It's fine.
It's fine.
Leave it.
Don't
It's
worry.
fine. It's
You know
fine.
what? You don't have a condom?
It's fine.
It's fine. Put it in. Just put it in. Just take it out before you come. You're like,
Oops.
okay.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. It's in.
Something
Oops.
wrong.
man, you might just lose it inside. That's all I'm saying.
But now,
It's
that's,
gone, man. Like shit. Okay, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Shit.
okay. So
All
I
the-
believe,
I
I
didn't
believe,
put it all the way
I
up
believe the
there.
guys that actually makes the birth controls, they'll lose on money.
No, they're gonna make money, man.
They're still gonna
will
make
be in
money. They're still.
More people wanna be in birth control. But like I was saying,
So basically, you're saying now, if I bang a chick and I leave inside, I'll take her myself to the 24-hour
I would say
chemist
do that.
or,
man,
Yeah.
man, you know,
pharmacy.
people gonna be so much responsible, you know, and what they do, especially in the sexual sphere of things, you know. People gonna be so much responsible.
I tell you now, my bro. If that,
And people are gonna be responsible with alcohol as well. You're not gonna get drunk with a hot chick next to you. Oh shit, I might get her pregnant. No,
Unprotected
I'll
sex,
have
yeah.
this one beer.
Yeah,
I'll just get slightly in the vibe,
unprotected,
and I'll go home safe.
You
Do
know
not
what?
make an
You know
accident
what?
on the
You know
road.
what?
No one
Why don't you
unprotected.
say, look here, I'm not gonna bang
Okay.
you, but I'll time. That's okay.
Let me ask you guys a question. What happened back in the days? Like back in the days, a guy could go into the pharmacy and buy the pill. You could say, listen, I want that.
Man, why if you go to the fucking pharmacy, you ask for the pill? Even if you're standing there with the girl,
Yeah.
the lady still wants to ask you 10 questions.
When
What
last
the
did you use
fuck
last
is
did
that
you-
all
when
about?
last
when
did
last
you
did
bleed?
use a pill?
It's
and
like
stuff
shit. Am I at the police station? What the fuck's going on?
That make it sound like you
Ladies,
putting her in danger.
We fucked. We don't want to get pregnant the next day. We fucked. We fucked, lady.
You think
We
this
want
the whole
the
thing
pill.
is now like
The condom break. Well, what do you want from me? The condom break.
so really you want a child from
10
me?
questions.
It's like I meet you today.
20 questions.
It's
What the
like
fuck?
you want a baby? No,
Like,
fuck, no ways, man.
no,
can't do that
no,
shit.
no, 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 no.
What's happening to our world?
Guys, I actually remember the first actually went in to go buy a condom. And it was like the scariest shit thing that can happen to you. Because
If a
you're
lady is
standing
helping
there,
you,
in front of
lady
the
is
Because your
fucking
little
cashier.
dick.
and the lady is
You're standing
taking
there
Your
in front of
little
the cashier.
The lady-
And the first thing you do is you watch who's behind you.
Yeah, that's what you
And
do.
who's on your sides?
And you're
Who's
like-
in front
and
of
you're
you?
like, can I get-
If it's a
can I
guy,
get
you'll
that-
condom.
Wait. Did you ask for a size? Small, medium, large?
No, you just say, give me that.
Is that why you're so nervous?
No.
Because you know you had a S, but you asked for the double X.
You always get nervous when it's a hot chick
Oh, next to
behind the
you.
counter.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Yes.
that's like okay, cool. People are knowing I'm banging, but it's like if everybody's banging, but you feel like okay, first time buying a condom is like okay, cool.
Can I get
You want this
that?
for your little dick?
Can I get that back?
Can I get that? And you know what?
Oh, you want a 5-pack?
You want a
You think you
5-pack?
can go so long?
and then
Look at them coming with 2 minutes.
and then the cashier will actually smile at you. Funny enough, she'll smile at you. Oh, you want the Rough Riders? Or
You
just
want
the
skinny
the
one?
normal?
What flavor do you want?
Extra thin.
Strawberry flavor?
Strawberry flavor?
Nah, you got an option nowadays, right? But like you said, there's a lot of things on the market. There's
Man,
options.
there's options.
If you want to spice it up, get that strawberry flavor.
I still believe take responsibility for your actions. That's the only way you're gonna learn in life.
Yeah, but now
Nobody learns in life right now, man.
Okay, so what you're saying is now, we said something about the army. So what you're saying is, if you make a girl pregnant, if you make a girl pregnant, you must give half of your salary to her. I think that's gonna stop
To
you
the baby, not to her, you
to the
know.
baby. So that's gonna
Because-
stop you
because
to make the
that's-
next one.
Yeah, that's gonna stop you to make the next one. Yeah. Because you don't want to go to the office.
Hey, if you make another one, that's another year, bro. Yeah.
I think that's actually what they should do. You go to court.
You think
She
I
goes to
want to
court.
be there with my lightning, man, bro? I don't want to. I want to be
Yeah, but you see the thing
in
is,
the
that-
Vietnamese
you see
war, man, bro.
the thing is, man, like we said, men, we as men are really paying taxes. So let the females pay.
Let them pay the
Let
tax.
them
man.
pay the tax.
They're gonna pay tax, you know. But that's why I say women should pay extra tax, man.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
also
shit,
feel so, man.
why was I born a female? I'm already getting punished. I didn't do anything.
You know what the problem
Yes,
is? The
this
thing
is
is,
pre-crime.
the thing is, it comes to that one night. After 8 months, you get a phone call.
What the phone call says?
I'm pregnant. So one night
Okay,
after
but
8 months, you get a phone call.
Women only find out. Women only find out after 7 months that they're pregnant.
No.
Most of the time.
Nah, what's
It is.
this?
It
That's
is.
why I say compulsory every
It is.
6 months.
It is.
She must go.
Yeah, for this. Nah, it's must go for this because you remember you're busy now, paying some other chick, you're getting this phone call.
Kes, you know we're talking like this, huh? I bet you some governments got this shit
Under
on
control.
paper, man, bro. On paper ready.
Yeah.
One day we're gonna put this shit in.
Implement the shit
Yeah.
immediate effect. Get
Some
pregnant,
governments
you
in
get
the
out.
world has got this shit on paper, man.
Well, I mean, what the... Okay, I
Because
think...
why do you do this to many people? You have to take harsh, radical.
What you think now,
Jesus.
then? Here comes again, and even like we sit now with this COVID thing. Like, I mean, I heard down on the news.
You know when COVID came, right? I heard a really messed up thing. A pandemic. Let's forget the name COVID.
Okay.
A pandemic came. I know when I worked, right, we had an emergency response plan. If there's a fire, if there's a flood, if there's militants storming the facility, right? If there's a plane crashing in our facility, we had to think of a disease. We had to think of almost everything that could, even crazy shit that can happen, you know, and put and say what we're gonna do.
Yeah. I think that's good.
What we're gonna do. Now, when COVID came, right? That was I think it was February or March or something like this. I think it was just in March, just before the lockdown. Just before the lockdown. The government said that they are gonna come together, special council or experts or whatever, and they are going to plan out what to do.
Still nothing happened.
Still nothing happened.
Still no results.
No results yet.
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Okay.
I just told you, my previous jobs, we had emergency response plans for all for the craziest shit that could happen.
Yes.
And I know the government, if we make war with Botswana tomorrow, the government has a strategy and a plan on how to fight that war.
Alright.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? If there's a flood tomorrow in Stellenbosch, the municipality, the Western Cape government has an emergency response plan for a flooding.
Yes.
Stellenbosch,
Yes.
They need to have,
Especially for because
Right.
we have like 3 or 4 dams.
Or there's a truck dump, makes an accident, chemicals on the road.
Yeah.
It goes into the air, the whole fucking Plutusville is now. You need to quarantine the whole Plutusville. You guys think there's a plan for that? I know there's a plan for that. Those plans have to be made in
Nah, but
Yeah, that's
all
the
municipalities. It's local disaster management and stuff like
You know,
that. Disaster management.
yeah, you know what I'm
Earthquakes.
getting out of here? This is the same thing at the normal work. Any workplace.
Yes.
Like you said, liquid, if that spills, that stuff
Yes,
goes
fire.
in there, you need to have
Yeah.
stuff in
Now
place.
I know the government must have and should have, if they have stuff for floods, wars, earthquakes, they should have for diseases as well, and that includes pandemics, epidemics, outbreaks,
Yeah.
and that. So they should have a plan for a pandemic, which is COVID-19, a pandemic. right?
So
Because they should have had one already in place for years.
But I think their plan
Since 1994.
but listen here, just tell me that.
So
if
how-
there was an earthquake, I'll just bring it up.
Uh-huh.
If there was an earthquake, are we prepared for that?
We as the citizens are not prepared. the government as the authoritarian. We got 5 minutes. The government as the authoritarian, as the authority basically, right? He's in charge of having a plan. He must have a plan for his people. Any kind of disaster, and a pandemic is also a disaster.
Yeah, but I don't think
so. There should have been a plan.
No,
and they didn't.
We didn't.
And how
we
at
didn't
that
have a
time
plan
they
for
said
COVID.
we must-
How can you say that? Because we didn't have a plan for COVID.
think-
Everyone was running.
No. There is not a specific plan for COVID, but there should be a plan for a pandemic.
You know what I think?
COVID is a pandemic.
Yes. You know what I think it's been there.
And they at that time they said they're gonna go make a plan.
Yeah.
Right?
And last minute.
Which is bullshit.
Last
No,
minute.
it is bullshit.
Last
It
minute.
is
bullshit.
Yeah.
The same thing happened now.
When that
Last
happened,
minute.
when I saw that, I was like, what the hell? We can't be that incompetent. And that just tells you how.
But I think they're
incompetent
trying
the
to do that.
government
They're
is.
trying to eliminate more people out of the system.
Nah. It's not eliminate. It's not eliminate. They need the people. They need the people. What they want is they want control. They want to know without you feeling it, without you noticing it. They want to have control over you and know where you are, what you're doing, what you're watching, what you're hearing every minute of the day. And they want to have control on what you're seeing and what you're doing. At the end of the day, it comes to control. Any government wants
That's
to
going to
control the
tell
citizens.
these people, yes.
And they're gonna put measures in place.
Yes.
Just watch it. There's already
Like,
stuff
like,
happening.
like back in the days, apartheid.
Yeah. They want to control. They control us. They want the same thing, but without you feeling it or noticing it. Some
It's
people will feel
happening.
it and notice it.
But
Oh,
there are certain stuff that we're really noticing. And we already are buying to the laws.
that's why I say this everybody, when the government say to this, everybody roll over and say yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right, guys. I think we need to
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Obviously, there's going to be a part 2 about this whole discussion, debate about government and how they've been fucking us in the ass the whole time. I mean, they did actually fuck us up, left, right, and center. So I'm not going to lie about it. But obviously,
They fucked us and we let ourselves be fucked as well.
you know that's even worse. That's even worse. That's why
it's
I think you know what. Next up is going to be about government fucking us in the ass,
and not even using Vaseline.
Fucking hurts.
No, it hurts. My ass, it hurts. As I'm sitting here, it hurts.
They are using lotion, and we all know lotion dries, and then
Is that cheapskate lotion?
then it's dry and it's too and shit.
Yeah,
Vaseline.
I mean, you can't even use a condom because the condom's gonna break anyway. Because
Alright, guys,
it's-
let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Guys, interesting story. We're
We're
gonna have
not
a banger
smart.
next. We're not smart. Everybody knows that. Everybody's listening right now. You know, we're not smart.
We're not smart, but there you have it.
That's smart.
Out.